Hello everybody, welcome to another Transformers review. Today we're looking at Beastwars Mega Class Inferno. He is big. He is very big, much larger than any of the previous figures reviewed thus far. Look at this thing. He is a fire ant. That's what he is supposed to be. Quite a massive fire ant. And I'm impressed. Look at this thing. Oh boy, he's big. He's got more of that transparent red plastic. He's got the transparent bits, just like many of those smaller Beast Wars basics that I've been showing you. You know, I haven't had any problems with this breaking or any cracks or anything, see? He's, like I said, he's just huge. I can't even show it, like he won't even, look at this. I have to hold him way, way back. Like, he's like 2 feet away right now. He is big. And you know, I think this size class works for Inferno. I mean, if you actually remember in the show, when he was first shown in the TV series, this guy wasn't a pushover. He was big. He was a very big insect transformer. When he first showed up, he was massive and very powerful. And if you remember, I'm going to spoil this. If you don't want any spoilers, just don't watch this part. He killed Tarantulas at the end of season 1. He came back later on, of course. But no, he straight up murders Tarantulas. He lights him on fire, and he dies. He doesn't go into stasis lock. He doesn't go unconscious. Inferno murders him by setting him on fire. That's what this character is. And he's huge. And fanatically loyal, of course. As you'd expect an ant to be. Anyway, he's got some posability in this form. Most of his legs move, except for these center black ones. They don't really have any articulation except for at the ball joint here. And you can see there's a hinge here, a ball joint here, and another ball joint way up there. You can see that this right here is probably going to be the robot mode hand, so he's kind of in this weird pose, like he's beckoning you on, like. But yeah, he does have a gimmick in this form. He can push this little gray piece here, and he goes, and it does this. He can open his mandibles at you. Yes, pretty. And yeah, those are some big mandibles, by the way. They're very. Everything about this guy is big. Yeah, no way around that. Anyway, I guess we should transform him now. So to convert this guy into robot mode, it's not that difficult. You take his thorax, or well, that's not his thorax. This part here is the thorax. This is the abdomen. So take the abdomen, and you bend it up like that. And you bend these legs up like this. There we go. And you can see, oh, look at that. See, it's a good thing these are ball joints. Yeah. So you can just pop that back on with very little difficulty. The wonders of modern engineering. See, they just pop right off and back on. There's not much worry about them breaking, actually. They do pop off, though. Now, you can see that these two pieces, this piece here and this piece here, are actually his waist. If you look at this, you can see what's going on. They're a bit tight. Anyway, let's see if I can get that to lock together. There we go. Lock together. And you can see this leg just flips up like that. And flips up like that. So now you've got his legs, his robot mode legs, completed. Going up. I'll move these black legs that popped off earlier out of the way a little bit. And move these arms. And you can see these pieces right here just fold down like that. And out of the way. And turn them around. You can see this transparent, this piece with the green bit right here can fold open like that, revealing his crazy face. And he can basically, if I can get this to work right. There we go. I think it's gonna go. Why? Let's see if I can get this to work. It's a bit jammed right now. There we go. Let's see. Actually, I think what you're supposed to do here is pull this section, this mandible part. You can actually take that out. This will probably make things easier if I do this. Just need to remember how to do that. One second. There we go. See, whoop, you can see this right here. This piece, it was a bit snug. It just pulls out like that. And inside that is this piece. He's got two weapons. And now you're left with this. Now, you can just bend it like that, and the whole works. Flips over like this, and he is almost complete. There we go. Look at that. That's Beastwars Inferno. He gets a bit smaller in robot mode. He's closer to Waspinator's size in this. He's still bigger, but not by much. He's a much larger insect than he is a robot. Still in the show, he's no pushover. He is quite big, despite how he kind of was reduced to comic relief later on in season 2 and 3, because much more powerful characters showed up. Anyway, you've got his two weapons. You've got this thing, and this thing. This one's a missile launcher. You can tell, obviously. It's got this this little spring-loaded firing mechanism. The missiles themselves are actually on his thighs, or not his thighs, his shins. These black pieces that form part of the leg. Yeah, they did that thing again where they made part of the beast mode into a missile, like they did on Tarantulas and Black Arachnia. I don't care for that much, but because I don't want to lose any of the pieces. Anyway, yeah, these pieces kind of, I suppose you can plug them into his arms. Normally in the show he actually holds them in his hands like like a regular conventional weapon. You can have it like this, or you can flip it around and imagine that this is sort of like a barrel. Yeah, I kind of like that. The other one does pretty much exactly the same thing. You've got a it's got a little barrel. In the show, this dude has a ginormous flamethrower. Like, remember what I said? He killed Tarantulas by lighting him on fire. No joke. Like, he took a great big flamethrower and burned him to death. And are you surprised? Look at his face. Are you surprised that a guy like this burned somebody to death? Look at that face. That is not the face of somebody you want to meet up close. This Predacon is he's not completely sane. He is off his rocker. He is very dangerous, unpredictable, fanatically loyal to a fault, and I wouldn't say dumb. He's just, I guess he has some personality defects. You should watch the show, and that'll explain that. But look at that face. But there's one other feature that this toy has. He has a flight mode. Very unusual flight mode. He's got some sort of a grav thruster, and it's in his his beast mode abdomen, which is down here. You can see it. It's back here. Rotates like that. Now, this is a feature that you actually see him use in the show quite a bit. This whole abdomen area splits apart like a flower. It flowers open to create this strange arrangement. His leg, his black leg popped off again. They really do that. They like to do that. There we go. But here we go. This piece. Look at this. Look at this. He's got this little button right here, and see, when he flies in the show, it's like it becomes like a propeller, just about. And I suppose it's implied this is some sort of anti-gravity device, and it closes back up when he's not using it. Yeah, like that. All in all, I'd actually say he's quite good. He's an interesting figure. He's very red. His beast mode is very sprawling, very large. His robot mode, like I said, doesn't actually take up that much space. I love his face, though. He looks like a lunatic. He's a pyromaniac. That's what he is. He's pretty close to the way he looks in the show. Anyway, this has been another Transformers review, and rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.